everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Nate Castro. I'm the Director of Finance for Blockchain Almanac, and welcome to our weekly report. As usual, I would like to begin with a quick overview of what we'll talk about today, and then share with you our goals for this research. So first, we're going to look at the Almanac benchmark, and this is a market cap weighted index that measures the overall movements of the crypto markets. And what's important here is that we're looking at an objective metric that's based on movements of both Bitcoin and a range of other coins that represent the majority of value being transacted in these networks. We think the benchmark index is a measure of the overall blockchain markets that can better serve investors comparing the risk and performance of blockchain with traditional asset classes. We're also looking at new data metrics. We think these new metrics will help give better insight in the opportunities in blockchain and the overall crypto markets. Our ultimate goal is very simple. It is to educate, to protect, and to empower anyone that is interested in learning and investing in blockchain and blockchain-based assets. So let's begin. Let's take a look at the first slide. This is the Blockchain Almanac Index Performance over the last 7 days. And this is a great tool to compare to traditional financial markets like the S&P 500. Now here we're comparing the BCA Index and the S&P 500 performance for the first week of September. And after underperforming in August, the BCA Index started September outperforming the S&P by 154 basis points. For the year, the BCA Index is up about 95%, outperforming the S&P by almost 75%, and continues to be a diversifier to traditional markets. Now the next couple of slides, we're going to dive into some of the new stats that I mentioned earlier that are particular to blockchain, and we think adds a layer of insight into what's happening in the top networks in the space. So first, let's take a look at the top network stats for the week. Here we're looking at changes in price and market cap for the top blockchain networks over the last 7 days. For example, Monero, the privacy-focused coin, is up about 13% this week, and EOS token, the blockchain upon which some of the most active decentralized applications or dApps are being created, is up about 14% this week. Now looking at market dominance of the top currencies, Bitcoin continues its dominance, making up over 2/3 of the overall market cap. It's followed by Ethereum, Ripple, and Bitcoin Cash, raising some questions about the long-term viability of altcoins. The weekly moneymakers list, here we're looking at the value of new crypto added to circulation via mining and staking, a great point to see activity and growth in the altcoin universe. Some of the interesting moneymakers are Paxos, the USD peg stablecoin, adding 18% this week, Crypto.com chain, the token fueling the Crypto.com debit card network, adding about 12 million in value of new coins this week, and Algorand, a Boston-based project with a focus on community governance and security, adding about 8.3% in new circulation this week. And now for the top headlines of the week. And it's been a very interesting week, and what caught our attention is Bitcoin's price. It's been pretty steady this week in light of the recent volatility we have seen this past month, and some suggest that the recent movement is a reflection on deposits made into the backed warehouse project, something worth keeping an eye on. Now in this week's featured company section, we want to highlight Civic. Civic is building a decentralized identity management platform. Their services are designed to allow users to fully manage their identities while reducing inefficiencies and costs related to current identity verification supply chains. Self-sovereign identity solutions will play a key role in the future of blockchain technology, so a very important company to keep an eye on. And now for the blockchain fun fact of the week. What to know about Ethereum's Istanbul hard fork. First, the hard fork brings a series of changes to the Ethereum blockchain, targeting data, storage, mining protocol, and code execution. It is also designed to help the network overcome its scaling challenges. The update brings 6 modifications in code, all intended to improve performance of the Ethereum blockchain. Istanbul is the 8th Ethereum hard fork. The upgrade should create a new, more scalable blockchain that uses different consensus algorithms and sharding to increase efficiency and transaction speed. So that concludes our weekly report. Thank you so much for your time. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, please send us a message, and make sure to visit our site at blockchainalmanac.com for all the latest news and research on blockchain.